everybody, thanks so much for watching. My name is Vito. If you're new to this channel, I am 20 years old, going to school for music and Spanish in North Carolina. And today's video will be a Franken Shave video. I've been tagged by Shaving with Serge, and I'm so grateful for the tag, and I'm excited to do this with you guys. It's been like a week since I've done a video, maybe 2 weeks actually. Taking a brief break for school and everything, but I'm back in it now, and I want to start off this video by talking about trumpet a little bit. I've had some previous videos where I talked about various parts of the trumpet, like the valves, different kinds of trumpets and their applications, and today I'm going to talk about trumpet mouthpieces. So the mouthpiece is, it's what connects your mouth to the trumpet. You don't just kind of blow air into a tube. You actually use a mouthpiece to connect to the trumpet. Now, with different trumpets, you use different mouthpieces. So this is a mouthpiece that I'm borrowing from a friend, and this is for a B-flat trumpet. This is a mouthpiece I'm borrowing from a professor, and this one is a flugelhorn mouthpiece. And the differences between these is this one is really deep. I can almost fit my nail in there, and this one is definitely not as deep. Also, mouthpieces can change in a number of different ways. First of all is the length of the shank. That one's one of the most obvious differences. Second of all, the diameter of the rim. Third, the depth of the cup, and also the size and shape of the rim itself. Another can be the size of the hole, the bore. So this one's a little smaller than this one. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Some miscellaneous things that some people say do change would be the amount of metal here. So this one's got a lot of metal, it's really heavy, and this one not as much metal. So those things can change. I've got another B-flat trumpet one. This one's mine. And here I've got a piccolo trumpet one. Some mouthpieces are made so that you can take them apart and put different rims and different cups and different shanks on different mouthpieces. So generally smaller trumpets require smaller mouthpieces, and yeah, bigger trumpets, bigger mouthpieces. So with after having said that, thanks for your time. I just like talking about it. You know, I'm going to school for music, and I think it'd be such a waste if I didn't talk about what I was going to school for in my video. So today's Franken Shave, I have Proraso green cream, Cremo sandalwood. I also have Conk, bay rum, Tabac original, and that's it. I tried to use some manly scents just to kind of see what I could get out of it, and my roommate pointed out that it smells like a chai tea latte. So I was gonna lather this off camera, but I'll lather it on camera. I think it's gonna be kind of difficult to get everything all mixed together. I should have mixed it with a spoon or something, or soaked it in water first. I did put a lot in there, but this is a big brush, so I don't really expect that to cause any problems. And I'm going to attempt to do a half lather, half bowl, half face lather here. I'm kind of load it up in the bowl, lather it a little bit in here, just to get things started. This is something I learned from the channel of Solis. Now, it looks like everything is blended in with the exception of some of the bay rum and maybe a little bit of the Tabac, but it's already getting a really thick lather in there, and I've got the brush loaded pretty well, so I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm kind of squeezing water out of the base of this not, just to see if I can keep the soap from traveling down there. I've been lathering with this technique that I got from Doug Bear's channel, the BearlyNormalWetshaver. In his video about how he loads and uses boar brushes, lathers them like synthetic brushes, is a wonderful video. I spoke back to back with him a little bit, and it's just really great time. I've had a fun time experimenting with his technique, and I always like to try and find ways I can change it to fit my needs, or change things that I learned to fit my needs. And so this time I soaked just like half of it, and then I squoze the water out of the base of the brush, and now let's see how it goes. Wow. Definitely does smell like a chai tea latte, but after lathering it up, the menthol of the Proraso green has really started to come to the front of this scent. I'm by no means one of those guys who can just pick apart the scent and describe all the notes. Maybe I'll get there eventually. But the menthol has really come to the forefront of this, which is kind of surprising considering the fact that I'm really not feeling it as much. I'd argue that I'm really not feeling it at all. But I'm sure that'll change as I start to shave. It's a little thick. Not in a bad way though. This has been really pleasant. It's been maybe 3 or 4 days of growth. And I guess I took 2 weeks off just to really get a hang of school. This is midterm season right now, and it takes a lot of energy for me. I'm double majoring right now, and although I did transfer in with a lot of credits, and my second major, my Spanish major, is not as tasking a major as music is. It doesn't require that many credits, or as many credits as my music major does. It still gets pretty difficult the farther I go in, just because right now, as a junior music major, most of my music classes are upper level classes, and being an upper level Spanish student as well, Spanish major. Most of my Spanish classes are upper level too, so in the beginning it was pretty easy because all my music classes and all my Spanish classes were simultaneously easy, and now they're all simultaneously hard all at once, so things really hit the fan all very quickly for me. But getting things under control. Today I had 2 exams to do. And submit. And I didn't really start either one of them until today, of course. And then I had another larger project for trumpet. Due today as well. that was not as tasking as my exams were. Last week, you know, if you haven't heard me mention it before, I'm a moving guy on the weekends, which is how I pay for school. And you know, being a moving guy requires that you move things, you pick them up and put them down, and deal with customers, and not deal with them, but just work with them, and you know, just be a good team member. And part of my job description is driving the trucks, driving the, you know, we use U-Haul trucks. So I was driving a U-Haul truck last week, and you know, I've never had an accident in a U-Haul truck. I've never broken furniture while driving it for somebody. Never ever. And still to this day, never. However, I did end up going off a hill and coming very close to rolling a U-Haul truck with this lady's stuff in it. It was a very crazy day at work. The truck slid a whole truck length off of the steep driveway in Franklin, and it slid with me having both feet on the brakes. That was pretty crazy. It was so far back, so far off the road that it took 2 tow trucks to tow it back onto the road. You know, I hate to pick, but these corners of my jaw are just so difficult to get. Another thing that I've been meaning to do from Doug Bear, I believe, is pulling the skin with a towel when your hands are wet. I'm pretty sure that's from him. I've taken a 2-week break, and I was going to try all this stuff much earlier. That's really it. You know, if I was to break down how many times I've shaved, how many videos I got, I could probably put a number together of how many, you know, what number shave this is, but off the top of my head, I can't really tell you. Acting very interesting there. The quality of the soap is really nice, though. It's lathered up quite nicely. And the menthol is definitely taken control of the scent here. It's not unpleasant at all. I hope all y'all are doing okay. Thanks so much again for your time, and I'm so excited to get back into the swing of things. That right there, that little chin maneuver is so difficult. I take it so slow, and I probably need to make it more of a fluid movement, but I mean, it's cutting. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing the job. I think once I get a better hang of the technique, I'll be able to apply it better. Sometimes I go back and watch these videos and find things that I wish I could have done better. Some things I noticed that I like, so that's nice. One of the pluses of recording yourself doing stuff like this. Oh, pardon me. My baby brother's birthday party tomorrow. And his name is Nico. And him and my father are gonna come visit me here. How funny. It's his birthday party and they're going to be coming here to come see me. So, it makes me feel really good. Very excited for that. And I'm part of a quintet on campus. If you're not familiar with what a quintet is, I mean, by the name, quin, you have 5, quintet, an ensemble of musicians comprised of 5 players. And a brass quintet in particular is traditionally 2 trumpets, a trombone, a French horn, and a tuba. And I'm in this quintet on campus called the Balsam Brass Quintet. And we perform tomorrow. We're performing for, originally it was intended for the grandparents of one of the members. However, now that my baby brother is visiting, we'll also kind of be playing for his birthday. So that's exciting. Once again, I hate picking, but it's just so hard to get those places the correct way for me. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible for me to stretch the skin there. This stuff always stresses me out. Get near my lips with the razor on the night of a performance. Now there are famous trumpet players that have mustaches and beards and all in the works, but so facial hair doesn't really affect the trumpet playing or brass instrument playing, as far as I know, but I do notice that most people don't have hair like right there. And that's, you know, going with the whole mouthpiece theme of this video. Your lips make a seal with the mouthpiece, and a mustache, it's too long, would probably get in the way of that. Effectively what a mouthpiece does is when you put the mouthpiece on your face, it creates a taut surface so that the lips can vibrate. Kind of like this. My fingers are kind of simulating the mouthpiece. That's kind of what it does. But this has been a really nice shave. I think off camera I'm going to mix some of my aftershaves together. See how that goes. But this has been really nice. Serge, thanks so much. If y'all haven't checked his video or his channel out, I would 100% suggest doing that. Other than that, I'm so grateful for y'all's time. I'm excited to get back into the swing of things and keep communicating with y'all and meeting new people. So I'm so grateful for the support and excited for the future. So thanks once again for your time. I hope y'all have awesome weeks, great shaves, and I will see you next time.